Finding affordable health care can be challenging and especially true for freelancers.
That's why a new company is launching here in Austin in hopes of helping people out. Hank Cavanero joins us now with the story. Hank, this seems like really an innovative idea.
Yeah, Mike and Terry, it's brand new. It started here in April. The company is actually called Decent. And while the creator doesn't live here in Texas, lives in California, Austin's the first market he said he wanted his company to go into. As a freelancer in Austin,
this one I did 3 months and then I just re-signed for another 3 months.
Like Lulu Anderson, there's a lot on your plate. And oftentimes balancing your income can be difficult.
Right, and also, you're figuring out your hourly rate or your contract rate, and then you're subtracting out of that expenses, and insurance is a huge chunk of those expenses. So I think our healthcare model is in need of disruption, and this is, one of the first symptoms I've seen or signs I've seen of it going down.
That disruption she's talking about is coming from a new service called Decent.
So our job is to provide something that's both affordable and high value.
Nick Soman is the founder of Decent. It's a health insurance company that pairs freelancers with a primary physician who they can see without a copay.
We're helping all these self-employed people band together and kind of get market power by virtue of coming together the way that a lot of big companies would to get better rates on their care. We're for folks that are self-employed. We cover spouses and dependents and partners. It's really for self-employed people and the people who love them.
This allows people like Anderson to get the health care they need while keeping the costs down.
So yeah, it's pretty good.
Now, Decent does have plans to expand past Austin, but the combination of the people who freelance here in Austin and the fact that Texas is so business friendly, that's what drew them to Austin first. Back to you guys.
Really
Thanks,
interesting concept.
Yeah, I hope it works. A big need out there for sure.
When people understand what this is, they want it. Whether they want it because they think it's the future, whether they want it because they think it's the pastoral, where you used to have a doctor who just took care of your whole family, which is what my parents were. People are tired of hearing, yeah, we don't cover that. Yeah, we don't cover that. Sorry, I wanted to do that for you, but my insurance won't let me. So we had a little bit of an unfair advantage because we're starting clean. And so many of the folks out there now have things up so bad.
The economics of healthcare are so busted, you just have to set up your own new economy and issue all the rules. And you can essentially do that on the blockchain. You issue your own currency, you create your own monetary policy, you create your own economic drivers, and it really has the opportunity to revolutionize healthcare.
Our plans are currently 20% cheaper than what a person could buy on the health exchange. So if healthcare costs rise overall, then most payers can make money. So we are looking for ways to realign incentives in the system to drive down prices for our members.
Technology, in my opinion, is only ever an enabler for user benefit. We're not a blockchain startup. We use blockchain and many other technologies to deliver value to patients. And the role of a big incumbent insurance company these days, they're moving money around and they're supposed to be trusted by the people that they serve. They've done a terrible job of the second one, which is why the Net Promoter Score of insurance is worse than anything in this country except Comcast. I literally looked that up. Blockchain is a technology that is really good at moving money around. It removes the requirement to trust these centralized third parties. All you have to trust is math in a transparent system. They don't need to exist anymore. But I fully expect that when we look back on this decade or this century, part of what we'll see is that people got wise and realized we don't have to be reliant on these blood-sucking vampires who take a big cut and have nothing to do with compassionate patient care. If blockchain can help us get there, then great. If Decent can help us get there, then great.